hell of an intro. I tell you what you info, but I never really been the type of dude to give no info.
Planning to do something, but if you don't plan to do anything, what are you ultimately doing? You are planning to fail. I said that to myself this morning. It's either you're planning, right? You're either going to plan or you're not going to plan. And if you don't plan, you just know that you've immediately set yourself up to fail. But anywho, welcome to the Walk and Grow podcast, everyone. It's Ronnie and Courtney on the mic. And this is one of the biggest episodes I think we're going to have all year. Well, maybe not, because we have some highly anticipated guests that I had to think about that really quickly just because of the guests that we have lined up. And I was like, yeah, this is probably going to be close, right? Close to but it's big, at least I should say, for Walk and Grow in general, because we've hit a milestone. And that milestone is, you guys see it. Yeah, when you clicked on this episode to go ahead and listen to it, it's at 100. We've made it. After, I would say, what is it, 2 years? Yeah, just, I believe, 2 years. And we've made it. And that's just a real true testament of consistency. I mean, you can tell me all day, all night. I mean, everyone has the ability to do it. It's just, you got to do it. There was days, plenty of days, I was just like, man, I got to record today. But tell me when I missed, and then we can have a conversation. But then I just really want to say thank you for everyone who supported, who shared, who joined us, all our guests. I mean, I could shout out everyone individually, but that's too many people to kind of go through the list. So you guys know who you guys are, especially those who show love consistently, whether it's to us or just everybody in the community in itself. Appreciate you guys dearly. We're gonna go for another. Who knows? I don't know when this run is gonna end. I don't know. So we're gonna have more and more of these milestones that come along, and we want you all to be a part of it. We want you all to be able to share. If I were to share my true vision of us celebrating a big episode or accomplishment, it's having everybody in one room, mingling and just kind of getting to know each other, and just creating that network of people that you can rely on, trust, to use for whatever it is that you need. So we're here. We did it. It was a journey. It was a journey for sure. I mean, I'm sure you guys see who's here now and who isn't here now, and that's just that's part of the journey. Is things are not going to always work out as planned, and that's okay. You got to figure out. I live by the true testament of adapting and adjusting. So whenever there's a problem that does come my way, what am I going to do? Am I going to just allow the problem to take over, or am I going to adjust to the situation and reanalyze, see what it is I can do, what is it that I can't do, and who is it that is ultimately going to help? You could try to figure out the hows, but it's more or less figure out the who's before the hows, and then you can get a lot further and quicker. So I say all this to say is, during your journey in whatever you are experiencing, and I'm only speaking on myself, but I think you guys can take a little bit from just what I've experienced right in front of you guys, right? Nothing was hidden. Just keep fighting. The end goal may not always be in the foresight where you understand what you can. It may never make sense, the end goal, right? You could have this big old vision, but then you're going to get thrown in so many different directions, as I was, right? So many different directions, even trying to still learn as we go through it. But it's ultimately going to allow you to test, to build resilient, to really show who you are as a person. Ultimately, I could say I've showed myself a lot, which is now showing who I am as a person and building out my character to who it is that at least I can see it to be. So thank you again for everyone. And first, and I gotta say thank you to Courtney. We gotta say thank you to Courtney, because without her, I honestly don't know where will Walk and Grow be in general. So everyone, give a round of applause to Courtney. I'm doing it silent because I don't want to mess up the audio. But yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah. No, I think it's awesome. I love hearing you speak so positively about yourself and like what you've learned. And I know how incredible this has been for me. Just hearing myself, hearing the things that we've discussed, hearing our guests, like how much I've gotten out of this. And that was not the intent, it was to help others, but it's incredible how much I've gotten out of this. And I was thinking this morning, done a lot of reflection knowing that this was going to be 100. And I was thinking this morning about how, like, we met the day we met was an accident. I was not supposed to be in North Carolina that day.
Literally.
Like, and we would have not met. We would have not had recommendations for me to be on the show, even as a guest, and just all these different things. If I didn't choose to support a friend the way that I did,
Yeah.
you know, there's just so many things that have to fall together, and it's so interesting how, like, now we have a relationship that, you know, is of course super important and unlike others in our lives, and it's just so interesting. But I always
some people will call it some people will call that coincidence, but I think everything happens for a reason, right? So
Yeah.
it was ultimately meant to be. Maybe it was, I didn't see it. I didn't even know you, right? So it's like, how am I gonna ever envision somebody else coming into the picture? And it was just, no, I don't think that stuff happens for a coincidence. It was literally planned, but it's just one of those exact plans that I did not see. But again, putting myself in that situation, it was like, all right, what are we going to do? All right, are we going to still continue to do what we said we're going to do, or we're just going to say, all right, let's just quit and just kind of keep pushing? But yeah, no, just want to chime in and share that, because I think a lot of people will see that as like oh well, you got the lucky, you got the luck of the charm, or whatever the case. No, I don't think that's luck at all. It was just, it's true. What is meant to be is meant to be.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so is it my turn?
Yeah,
is it my
you can
half?
go ahead. I know I'm gonna, and I told Courtney, because guys, she's gonna tell you. I mean, I've been getting asked, what's the 100th episode going to be for the longest? Good for her, right? Bad on my end, because I didn't. I can prepare. I could do so much, but it's like, hey, let's just give the value where it needs to be. And I think the real, authentic, natural, just there can be a structure to it, but I just like to be real and upfront with everyone. So Courtney is now going to put me on the hot seat. I don't know what is going to come up. So if
he has no idea.
Typically I do, right? Typically I have some sort of idea. I have nothing. So whatever is said is said.
Yeah.
So let's go. Rapid fire.
Whatever is said is said. Well, so yeah, that's the direction that I was given, was it'll kind of be up to me, and we'll put Ronnie in the hot seat. And I'm sure, kind of like he mentioned, and as people know, it's not my 100th episode. It is Ronnie's 100th episode. And of course, I am aware.
Ours.
I know I'm aware of the part that I play. I'm so happy to be here. But I want to, we have to give credit where credit's due. And yes, I have been bugging him about what is the 100th going to be, what's the 100th going to be. And so the ideas kind of that I was having, and we talked about it a little bit prior, was that I know in previous episodes with Leon, we talked about small wins. We've talked about self-love. We've talked about self-care. We've talked about all these different things. But I think there's a difference between self-love and self-care and celebrating self. I think and in my mind, honestly, this just popped up in my head, I think it's more about intention. And you have to be intentional about self-care and self-love and all of those things as well. But when we celebrate self, it's big and it's important. It doesn't have to be a huge thing, but it is intentional. And I think it has a lot to do with self-talk. So that's why I said I really like the way that you started it, and talking about what you've grown and what you've learned, and just giving yourself that credit, because I don't think you do that enough.
Stop it.
And yeah, so when Ronnie said we'll put Ronnie in the hot seat, I think he had an idea of what that means. But just like everybody knows, Ronnie and Courtney think very differently. Okay. So I have a very different idea of what it means to be in the hot seat. So
fire away.
Well, I hope you're getting nervous.
No, never.
But
if this is my show, I can cut anything out if I don't want it.
Oh my god.
But we'll keep it real. No worries.
I might have to learn to edit this one.
No.
So yeah. No, but I mean, you shouted me out already, but no, I really do appreciate you. I think it's really cool. Like, we've talked about how our perspectives are very different, but there's no way, like, putting everything together, all the behind the scenes work, and even not only the behind the scenes work, but just seeing your thought process. Anytime I don't know if people know this, but like, we will record for half an hour, whatever. How long do we talk after?
Yeah, we'll go on for another
like double.
Yeah, literally.
At least another hour every time, and just ideas, and if it's not ideas about the show, it's support.
Yeah.
It's just because. And like we just said, like, Ronnie and I didn't know each other really going into this, and it was just straight away that type of support and just, I got you, whatever you need. And I'll bring up another person, and his go-to is, okay, how can we support them? How can we help them? I'm going to reach out and see if we can do anything for them. And they're just the type of people, I know we've said this before, recording, not recording, but the type of people you want to keep around, and the type of people really appreciate. So you mentioned prior to pressing record that you do not celebrate yourself enough.
Yeah.
And we're going to make sure that, don't worry, I got you covered.
Okay.
So this is, we're going to have to, it's going to be a little bit loud for a second, but this is a celebration.
Look at that. Okay. Oh, she went all out. Wow, that's love.
It's gonna be a great angle for me, but I had
love.
to get I had to get it in there. My balloons are a little. It's fine, but
we got to make sure that's part of the thumbnail too.
Okay, great. See, always thinking about something. But so for anybody listening, if you're not a fan of just
get on YouTube.
constant,
you'll understand.
Well, yeah, well, but if you're not a fan of, oh wait, I forgot. It doesn't make any noise, which sounds ridiculous, but I found a yellow one. I was like, perfect.
Yeah, that's lovely. I love it.
But so yeah, so I was just gonna say, if you're not a fan of just straight positivity and lots of love for Ronnie, then you can skip ahead a little bit, because that's what it's gonna be for a couple minutes, and Ronnie is just gonna deal with it.
I want to chime in real quick,
and we'll reflect.
And this is just a quick personal story, and for you guys that are listening, you guys get the insight, because I haven't shared it with the world, but at least my closest sphere, they know this. I don't think Courtney knows this at this point, so Courtney's finding out for the very first time. But this is just really,
there's not supposed to be surprises for me today.
This is really giving you insight of how I am as a person. When Courtney mentions I don't really celebrate the small wins, it's true. I mean, I do to a certain extent, but it's not to the magnitude that I think I should or I could. And if you add another 0 to that 100, that's how many subscribers I hit on my YouTube channel that I started a year and a half ago.
Oh.
All right. So, and that's something that many individuals don't know. And that's probably something I don't really care to share it, because it's like, it's personal, right? I've accomplished that. And it's like, yes, I can share and I can say it really loud for the world to hear. But I'm also not the type of person that I really care for the bright lights to be on me consistently, right? So I think that's kind of why I push down a lot of the things that I do, is because if I have to be in the forefront, the spotlight, then sure. But if I don't need to, then I kind of I chill and I keep working. I do what I got to do.
Well, and this episode is purposely to kind of put you on that spot, just to show you that you deserve the celebration, but that's not necessarily the conversation. Yeah. I think the conversation is more about how do you, you don't necessarily have to tell people, as long as you're giving yourself that credit and you're giving yourself that, like, I really am proud of this work that I'm doing. Let's reflect on it. Let's see all the effort that I've put in and everything that I've gotten out of that effort. So absolutely. I don't want people to think that it's like, oh, I have to be the center of attention in order to celebrate myself. No, it's whatever it looks like. You can go throw a party, go out and have all your friends be there if that's what you like to do, or sit with yourself and reflect and give yourself that credit that you deserve. But so yeah, as I was saying, I was not the only person who is proud of you and who's excited for you and who wanted to share their thoughts. So if you have a couple minutes, this is going to be the first time I think we're both just listening.
Mama O'Connor?
Is
it Mama O'Connor? Let's go.
Now I'm going to have to call my mom. Okay, great. My mom's at work. But anyway, okay, I think you're going to be surprised. You ready?
Ready when you are.
I hope we can hear it. I'm going to turn my mic a little bit. It's going to be a little loud.
You know how I love my statistics. 90% of podcasts don't get past episode 3. 1.8 million podcasts quit before they even get started. Of the 200,000 left, 90% quit after 20 episodes. You, my friend, with the help of Courtney, stuck to it. Your consistency and hard work inspires me. Keep going. And, oh yeah, I'm ready for my second episode. Congratulations, y'all.
Okay.
Hey, Ronnie. Congrats on 100 episodes. Thanks for bringing me onto the show. It was a lot of fun chatting with my sister and actually surprised me about some of the things that we were...
Oh, no. I gotta make sure it doesn't close. Smart. I didn't foresee that happening. I have to find that. Rolling with the punches. You know who the first one was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vulnerable
You're gonna have to.
episodes. Thanks for bringing me onto the show. It was a lot of fun chatting with my sister and actually surprised me about some of the things that we were able to discuss together, and feel like it brought some closeness to our relationship. So I appreciate you being able to platform some vulnerable things and help us walk and grow together.
Yes.
Hey, Courtney and Ronnie.
Okay,
What's up, guys? Congratulations on 100 episodes. That's dope as hell. This is Ty Mosier. I was on an episode. We talked about OT. We talked about life. We talked about how Ronnie doesn't think about the Roman Empire, but I do. Congratulations on 100 episodes. What you guys are doing is really cool. And yeah, you guys are the best. Keep it up.
Oh, Ronnie, 100 episodes and going. I am proud of you, man. I wish 1,000 more episodes if that's what you
I don't recognize
so desire.
No.
You are on a good track. You have a good partner in crime with you. You two can make a difference in the lives of your listeners. Just keep going. You've already made a difference in mine. It's a pleasure to work alongside of you all. And I look forward to whatever this year and the years to come have to bring for you and you all's loved ones. Keep pushing forward. Keep doing what you're doing. Wish you guys the best.
Pause it.
Yo, it's Mr.
Who was that one? I didn't recognize the voice on that one.
You know who that is. The very recent guest actually hasn't even come out yet.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize the voice for some reason. I don't know. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Hell of an intro. I tell you what you feel for himself. I just want to say congratulations on 100 episodes of Walk and Grow. Y'all have been amazing. Y'all have been inspiring, all of that. I appreciate the fact that, y'all use my song as a theme song. I appreciate being on an episode talking about, habits and things like that. Y'all are amazing. I wish y'all 1,000 more, 1,000,000 more. Keep it up.
Hey, Ronnie, it's Chris from Crucial Concepts. Just want to congratulate you on your 100th episode. Now on to 200, bro. Keep it going.
That boy sounds like he just woke up.
Hey y'all, it's Adara Ray. Congratulations, Ronnie. I'm so honored to have been a part of the Walk and Grow podcast. 100 episodes is a big deal, but that's nothing to the hundreds more that you have coming, I know. So congratulations, and I can't wait to see where the next couple hundred episodes take you.
Hitman. Big Ron, yo, this your boy Darius, man. Just touching base with you.
My boy.
To congratulate you, man. Congratulate you on 100 episodes. I mean, what a feat, man. A testament to your persistence, your grind, your tenacity. Man, shout out to you, brother. And, it's been an honor to, speak to you and Francis at the time. Thank you guys for giving me that space to, share some of my experiences and some that I have never shared with, the world before. So I appreciate you, man. I love you, brother. Thank you so much for, again, giving me that space. And congratulations to 100 episodes, baby. And cheers to 100 more. Hey, it's only up from here.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And I also wanted to thank you, brother. I know, look, I should have said this in the first one, but hey, we can't all be perfect. But man, thank you for the continued support, man, throughout the years, brother. I really do appreciate it. You are a real one. And yeah, man, I know success is just imminent for you, brother. But yeah, I just wanted to shout you out for your continued support, man. And yeah, man, you got to connect sometime soon, for real. All right, bro.
Go here, coming to you live. Well, not true at all. Coming to you from the past, from historic Racing Stadium. Congratulations on 100 episodes. Really impressive what you and Courtney have built, and it takes a lot of hard work. You guys are doing a really cool thing, creating some amazing content. So keep it up, and congrats.
Walk and Grow fam, what's up? Courtney, Ronnie, congratulations on 100 episodes. That's so fantastic. Ronnie, you got an amazing co-host in Courtney. She is so kind to do this and to ask for this to be sent. And I just wanted to say, man, I'm so proud of you both. I'm so proud of you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. And I mean, 100 episodes. Y'all are like my big bro, big sisters to the podcasting world. And I'm so proud of y'all, and I just wanted to say y'all could have stopped at 82 because that was a bomb episode. Like that was a really bomb episode. But man, much love, Reggie Ford. I love you. Love Walk and Grow. Keep doing your thing. I can't wait to see the next 100 roll out. Keep going.
Yo, Walk and Grow podcast. What up, what up, what up? Lil Birdie told me that episode 100 is here. Let's go! Woo!
Is that Mamo Kana?
But on a serious note, Ronnie, my guy, you are someone to definitely be admired. You're an inspiration to what hard work and dedication is. You lead by example. You don't follow. And that's what this podcast is about. I appreciate you. I'm grateful to be able to call you my friend. Wish you well. God bless.
Hey, it's Darian. I just want to really quick.
Welcome. Oh no.
Who was that one?
That's so funny. The voice must be distorted because
I don't recognize that one.
he was a guest a long time ago.
Who was it?
He recorded in the car and he sent me a video.
Okay. My boy George.
That's so funny. All right, let me find my spot. Man,
Walk and Grow fam.
how does this keep happening?
Let's go!
now I get it.
This is
I appreciate you. I'm
Does it
grateful to
sound
be
like
able
him
to call
now?
you my friend. Wish you well. God bless.
Finish it up.
Hey, it's Darian. I just want to really quick congratulate you on making it to 100 episodes. This is no small feat, and it took a lot of courage and a lot of bravery. And like I always tell everyone, the universe only rewards the brave. I can't wait to see how many more episodes you come up with and the things that you guys talk about. It is so important that we share our voice so that others feel like they have the power to share theirs as well. I can't wait to see where you go with this. Congratulations to 100 episodes.
Ronnie, yo, hey, big dog, congratulations on the 100th episode, my guy. I'm so proud. So proud. Couldn't be prouder. Bro, I admire your dedication, your discipline. You know, I really respect you for building something, keeping on it, being consistent as probably one of the most consistent people I know. And, you know, I just appreciate the leader that you are, how you just continue to push for greatness, and like you never give up, you never let up, and that's why you are where you are today. And like I said, bro, if it wasn't for you, man, I don't know if I'd be as disciplined and dedicated towards life as I am. But you're a great example of, you know, pushing the envelope and keeping your foot on the gas, and I just respect that, bro, so much, as you know. So, shouts out to you, man. Love you. Keep it up. Keep doing what you do, and we're gonna keep supporting you, bro.
Woo!
That's everybody.
That's love, man. That's love for everybody, man. It's actually, you know, to take it away from myself real quickly. I actually wanted to not do that, but I wanted to find a way to bring the best clips together of everybody. But I was like, man, I just don't have the time to do that. And I kid you not, that couldn't have been any better way of doing exactly what it is that I was envisioning, just not really having that time and dedication to do it. But wow, thank you. And honestly, everyone said it. Everyone shined a light on me, but I want to bring the shine the light on Courtney really quickly because I don't know how long that took. I don't know how long she was planning it. I don't know anything. I don't even know the amount of work it took to get to that point. But those are the type of people you want next to you. Right. This is a prime example of the type of individual that you want. Someone that's always going to be willing to help, support, guide, bring ideas to the table to help bring the spotlight to what needs to be, you know, what needs that light at the moment. These are the type of people you want to surround yourself. Everybody that you reached out to could have said, F off. No, I'm okay. No, seriously. Every single person could have. But everyone still said, hey, no, I'm going to pour some of my time because, again, that's the most valuable thing that we all have is time. So to see that everybody still decided to, hey, yeah, I'm going to support you guys. You guys are supporting me, and I'm going to put some of my time towards this and share their kind words. I mean, that's a blessing in itself. I mean, this is probably one of those episodes I'm always going to, on my worst days, just re-listen to, right? Because it's shared a lot about who I am as a person and the things that I'm able to do. Thankfully, I wasn't able to tear up, right? I held on strong with that one. Let me stop. It's just a real appreciation at everybody, and to see it and to hear it, it's definitely it's priceless. It's stuff you can't put price tag on, but this is why we do what we do, right? And I think I could speak to Courtney to this at this point. This is why we share our voices. We bring on people. We challenge each other to do certain things out of our norm, because we know that there's more for everybody in this world. It's not everybody has that person to push them. And I'm glad that, this is a platform that you can grow. You can, again, it's walk and grow for a reason. There's a reason why there's a name to it. And for you guys that are still listening to this point, this is why the name is Walk and Grow. Because you name anybody that ran and they actually were growing, they crash really quickly, right? But the second that you give yourself that time, you're walking through your experiences, the emotions, everything. You're going to grow through it all. There's no reason to rush through anything. It took us 2 years to get to 100. I wasn't in a rush to get to 100 in the first year. There was not a milestone. It's like, hey, let's get to 100 in the first year. No, I'm not here to break records. I'm here to give value. We are here to give value in the way that can help you at least take the things that we discuss and take it to apply it to your lives, to go ahead and make that difference in yourself. You don't have to credit us. Just know when somebody else needs that help, give them that help the same way that you received it. And life is going to give to givers, and it's going to take from takers. So understand that. And this is one of our best ways of us giving, is to share with you guys not only our experiences, but everybody else's as well, and the thoughts and emotions, the perspectives, everything that we go through. So wow, that's kind of the backstory of Walk and Grow. And I appreciate everybody who's on this journey. And I could only imagine, I'm thinking of that movie, or at least the stickers of when everybody's holding hands and walking. We're going to make that pretty long, right? It's going to be pretty long, where there's going to be a bunch of people just holding hands, and we're all going to be walking, and we're going to be walking towards something. What does that something look like? I don't know. I'm not here to try to plan and figure that out. It will come when it's needed. And when it's there, the world will know. Not just us, not just our community, the world.
Yeah.
Woo!
Definitely.
Courtney knocked that one out
Look
the
at
park,
Ronnie
man.
today.
Woo-wee! Man, that was good. That was good.
He's feeling it. No, of course, I'm going to say thank you as well to everybody who sent in their voice memos, videos. And I do want to make a video. I'm not as savvy, so I really would like to put them together. We'll see how long that takes. That might come out in like June or something, and I'll just have to reflect back. But I do definitely want to say thank you to everybody who did. I just on the topic of building community, which is always our topic, really, because that's always our focus. But honestly, just I didn't have to have long conversations with your friends. I literally just reached out to them. And again, it just shows the type of person you are, that they were like, yeah, absolutely. Like, no pushback whatsoever. I didn't plan this for very long. I didn't think very long about it. It was kind of just like, we got to do this now. Like, we got to get something going, because I knew coming into this, I'm like, he's not going to celebrate himself in the way that he needs to be celebrated. So we got to put something together. And that's how they reacted, was like, yes, I'll send this to you by the end of the day. Yes, you'll have this soon. So just seeing that, and it was funny because I felt like a part of something, even though I was just like literally like, hey, can you do this for me? Thanks. Like that, it was not that big of an interaction, but even then I was like, this is just such a cool thing. And I felt like I was part of your friend group for a minute, and just being able to reach out to them and kind of knowing who they were. And there was a lot of, hi, we haven't met officially or on the podcast yet, but so things like that. And yeah, it's just really cool to see. I mean, when I care about people, it's really cool to see about other people who care about them, and we all know why. And so it's already like we have cool stuff in common. And yeah, just that building community piece is huge. And not that everyone has to have somebody to make them videos and compile all this stuff together, but we are here. If there's small wins to be celebrated, big wins to be celebrated, include us. Let us know. We're more than happy to shout you out and give you that same celebration, and just kind of that self-talk, like help with the self-talk as well. Of course, we can't guide that. That's all on you. But just being able to give tools, having that like growth mindset instead of a fixed mindset, right? All of those different things go into celebrating you and being kind to yourself. And that's kind of, we did this in a very personal way, but that's kind of the name of the game in terms of this episode. So yeah.
And for the person that's like scared to share whatever it is, because sometimes I'll do that, right? I won't even share anything. Like I'll just keep it to myself and it's all right, let's keep trucking through. Share it, because honestly, that feeling that I just felt with Courtney just sharing everybody, that's a feeling I haven't felt in a while, right? And it's not because I don't get the celebration, but it's one after another. It's like wow, bang, 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 right? So it's like a woo. It's not even a dopamine thing. It's just like a real appreciation thing. So for that individual, yeah, share your small wins. Let us know so we can shout you out, so you can hear it. So you can hear it.
Yeah.
It's not
Exactly.
necessarily for us to be able to shout you out. You can hear it, and you can actually hear the response that we have to share after that.
Yeah.
Right.
And it doesn't even have to be two things. You don't have to necessarily share what it was. You could literally reach out to somebody and be like, I had a small win today, or I accomplished something today and I'm proud of myself. And we can hype you up for that, or whoever. Or just being able to say I accomplished something and you knowing that it was an accomplishment. One thing that I've been trying to do is when someone says, one of my friends, for example, told me they won their game, but it was like really close. Yeah. So I didn't say anything. My response was, how do you feel? Because there's sometimes we're like, oh, congratulations. And it's like, we don't even really know. So if I might win a game, but I didn't get any playing time. Yeah. Or I might have played the whole game, but we lost, or it was really tough, or I'm really not happy about the way, you know what I mean? So you don't always know. Just because something seems positive, you don't necessarily always know how they feel. So I always try to do, how does that feel? And then they'll be like, I feel really good. And then I can respond with like, yes, you should feel really good. That's awesome. Whereas, so you're providing that support rather than kind of shifting their emotions. So if you reach out and say, I had an accomplishment today, that's what I want to know. How does that feel to you? How do you feel about it? Where is this ingrained in other things that you've experienced? I know for me, like a small win, we've talked about boundaries a bunch, where like I maintained a boundary recently, which seems like nothing, but I know it's so deeply ingrained in who I am to do the opposite of what I did, that for me it was huge. So just being able to understand that and having those conversations, and we're more than happy to have those conversations, and we're more than happy to connect you to a community of people who also want to have those conversations, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. But this is a lot about us today, but still got all the tools and want to support and spread that support.
And there's more tangible for anyone that's looking like, all right, we're 100 episodes in, there's more tangible things coming in the future. It's a lot of conversations that Courtney and I are having, and ways that we can build this community and make it sustainable and also effective for you. So don't just think that, you have to just listen to our episodes every week. No, we're going to bring something more. So just stay tuned for that one. Just in the meantime, I would say continue to just look at the episodes, look at the descriptions to see if this is something that you need help with or does apply to you at the current moment, to see if there's somewhere that you should, pay attention to. Because there's gems dropped in every single episode, whether it's us or not. It's just up to you to catch it.
And the 2 that we have recorded already.
Oh my gosh.
They're both so good.
You want to talk about 2024?
So we're off to a good start already.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So
for sure. Yeah.
I don't have anything last thing.
That's all I got for you.
You good?
That's all the celebration I have for you today.
There it goes. There you guys have it. So until next time, keep on applying those perspectives, education, growth, and collaboration.